Should be, if you hover over them, the delay should be around 21 seconds or something.
Oh, you can see that. Ooh.
Wow, I'm learning new things today.
That's cool.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Also,
that's our new tracker, our new player. That's
technology. The future is now, guys.
Is it around 21 seconds?
Yeah.
Good.
21.3 to be more exact.
Yeah, that's exactly what the restream has.
I have 20 and 25, so close enough.
25? Oh boy, that will probably fix itself then, really soon.
Yeah, probably. Seems stable. Ah, there we go. It's all good now.
Not entirely sure what we are waiting for.
I think Linkus went to get some coffee.
Oh.
Didn't even do the coffee skip.
Classic Linkus. We want to start at 6. Want to start at 6. He comes at 5 before 6, is ready at 8 after 6, and then he gets coffee.
I don't think he started a race in time, to be honest.
I doubt it. It's so funny.
Here's a trick. Next time, plan the race for like 5:50.
That
Should
is
be all right.
enough. 5:40, and then we can maybe start in time.
Yeah. Getting close though. Unless his coffee machine is extremely slow.
It mostly takes like a minute or two to get him coffee, so it should be fine.
Oh, that sounds like a fancy coffee maker.
Well, he's kind of addicted, so I'm not surprised.
Oh boy. So, other than being sick, my friend Lolly Cry, how are you doing today?
Well, I woke up at 4:20 a.m.
That's early.
Yeah, and I couldn't fall back to sleep, so that was amazing. I had a nap like 30 minutes ago-ish.
Sounds like you're gonna sleep well tonight.
I hope so too.
I really hope for you, man. Oh, and we have a Linkus.
We have a Linkus?
Yeah, Linkus is on his chair.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I think
that's
we're
gonna
getting
take
close.
like 2 to 3 minutes, and then we should be ready to go.
Now I know why. Well, if I send him the wrong link, he obviously won't see any players. Oh boy.
It always helps when it's the right link. Man, Chevy is really warming up the joystick.
So while we're waiting, should I tell you a Zelda-related joke?
Sure, man.
Do you really want to?
I don't know.
Dude, I'm too curious to say no right now.
So, what does Zelda say to Link when Link tries to open a box and fails?
I don't know.
Try force.
Ooh. 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 Man,
Oh, God.
I'm leaving.
Don't leave.
Oh, I'm just kidding, man.
guys? I don't know why we're not starting.
That's a good question. Oh. Should we move to the hand button? Or else a second there. Yes,
There we go.
There we go, you say, but I'm getting nothing.
Alright, we're about to start it in 10 seconds pretty much, as the restream has to catch up. A little bit of delay. Also, Win's Requiem is apparently joining us. There he is! Welcome, Win's Requiem.
Oh shit, we have 3 commentators now. That's gonna be amazing.
Oh my god.
It worked, at least.
And it's starting.
And you started right on time, or you came in right on time, as we just started. Good luck to both runners and the comms. Catch you later.
Thank you, man. Oh, shit.
Nice.
Was that a Forbidden Woods and a DRC as well? Was Tower of the Gods?
I'm
Well,
not sure. Not sure, man. But I'm banking of Forbidden Woods, so.
I'm gonna wait with clicking that in the tracker then.
They'll warp again soon enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
both are doing the most common strat now of doing Cliff Bledsoe first. This is actually an exceedingly common thing I see now.
Yeah, a lot of people, as soon as you're like comfortable with storage, you should do this. It's usually a good gamble.
Well, you can't lose time on it. You can only gain time.
Unless you're really not good at storage, and maybe.
Well, that's what I meant. I meant in like purely execution wise, not like how good you are getting storage.
I see.
I mean, you can still clip out of bounds and fall out and void here, so...
Can get crushed, yeah.
Yeah, Chevy's having problems getting storage. Linkus did it first try.
It looks like Linkus has learned some new strats for the clip there. There. Yep.
That was a lot less scary than last time I saw him do it.
I think he used to get this fire on the stick and throw it on the boards, so it's a bit faster for him to do that strat.
Yeah.
Now, some people don't feel comfortable trying to clip to the wall. Alright, well, on to Bird's Peak. We still don't know what the first 2 chests had, because both were stored.
I'm gonna have to look in those beautiful menus when they are open.
Neither were rupees. Neither were rupees, because rupees would have triggered already.
Yeah.
Iron boots on Chevy's side. He fell out of bounds there and voided, so he can't actually do this strat anymore.
But hey, he has iron boots.
Well, now we know. So yeah, now we know Linkus has iron boots too. Then.
Yeah.
That's a really unfortunate time loss for Chevy.
Yeah, it's if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then you should safety save. And it's no Wind Temple and no Tower of the Gods is what it looks like. So yeah, okay, Linkus got a treasure chart and iron boots.
And then we don't know what else he got.
Well, he either got a treasure or a letter.
Yeah, either. We can't tell if it's a letter yet because we don't have the delivery bag.
So I mean, this could work out. I mean, this could work out for Chevy because the first chest had the progression item that mattered. And the other 2 could have been nothing.
Yeah, not 100% sure yet, but it could turn out well for Chevy.
Yeah, because I guess at this point his best chance is to gamble and not go back and hope those items are useless.
And a treasure chart from Dingo.
No, please don't do a treasure chart run of Windfall. Those are the worst.
Yeah, definitely.
And the
Okay.
delivery
Delivery
bag.
bag.
Well, then I have a feeling that Linkus is going to check the delivery bag to see if he got a letter or not.
That will make sense, honestly.
Well, you kind of want to know.
Yeah, having too much mystery is never too good.
Alright, Linkus, open the delivery bag for us.
Seems like he's gonna wait a bit.
Seems like he's not
What?
going to do it.
Well, he might, but there's no rush to do it. There's no rush.
Yeah, definitely not.
He might do it when he's close to like the post box.
Yeah. Randomly just opening here would actually lose some time, so I could definitely see him opening later.
Yeah, he'll probably wait till he needs to actually do a menu.
And a first kid on every side.
I would definitely check it before leaving Windfall, because if it does have a letter you could send, or the Moblins letter that could lead to another item while you're here.
Yep.
But there's really no rush to check it now. Also interesting that, actually thinking about it, now that I think about it, Wind Temple isn't in Logic, so Iron Boots aren't even needed this run.
Oh, they
That is
aren't.
true. And then Kiss is getting his Sunflower. Or what is good to get it fast. And a try for a shard from Tots.
This seat is looking rough so far.
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna have to at least double dip a few dungeons because we don't have a lot of items right now.
Unless it presents them the ability to do it unintended and not have to leave. Logic telling you to leave and a runner saying no, I don't want to leave are two different things.
That is true.
I love that one kid that Linkus is chasing right now. His sound effect when he jumps off that cliff is hilarious.
Yeah, that guy really doesn't care about heights.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, they don't. Alright, so Chevy's finished all his kids. Linkus grabbing some money just in case, because he wants to do that. Okay, that's good. That means That means he'll be able to do 3 things on Paw Print, not just 2.
Yeah, also opens up places like Bomb Island, which not a lot of players want to go to, but in this kind of sea where we have nothing for now, it would be pretty good, maybe.
Yeah, and Linkus went slightly out of the way to get these rupees but he's about to get 100 rupee, so he's probably gonna go, oh darn, I wasted my time.
Yeah, you never know that in advance.
Oh, he forgot about Ivan.
Forgot about the leader.
Yeah.
And should be now going to see Maggie.
Hopefully there's something good there.
Let's hope.
No.
Oh,
Actually, that's actually one of the better junk items.
yeah, that's gonna be nice later when they get their arrows to put in that big quiver.
Well, I mean, when it comes to junk items, big quiver, a heart container, big bomb bag, stuff like that is fine. Hurricane spin's actually kind of nice to have. Although the best junk item of all has got to be double magic.
Double magic all the way.
Oh, double magic is broken. You can do so much
so
with it.
useful. It's just so useful.
I've only seen it in a single rate seed once, and I have not seen it since.
I've seen it once, and it was in a seed where they also got the magic armor, and one of the runners just said fuck it and used the magic armor and Ganon.
I mean, I guess that's a good way to protect your suit.
Yep, protect that double damage at all costs.
Yeah, speaking of differences between SD and HD, the magic armor in HD is the most broken, overpowered thing in any Zelda game to date.
It consumes money, right?
It consumes money only when you get hit, so you're invincible and you don't lose money while walking around like Twilight Princess's version.
Oh,
the green rupee. The green rupee.
Yeah. At least we know where it is now. It's over.
It's very important. It's a very important item. Very, very important.
Almost as important as the Tingle Rupee.
Oh, the Rainbow Rupee, yeah. Also to note, Chevy did not do Mila. He left.
Yeah, that's not the first time I see him do that. He seems to wait to have like the Picto Box or anything else on Windfall before doing Mila.
Well, you remember, it's just Chevy things.
Just Chevy things. At least he seems to have took the time to look at his map today, so...
Oh, well, yeah, no, Chevy promised me he wouldn't go to a dungeon he didn't need to do this time. Ooh, early leaf.
Ooh, the leaf, that's really good.
That makes so many seeds better.
It's pretty much just a convenience item, almost. It's just so good everywhere. And talking about the box.
Well, we know where Chevy's going now. He's gonna probably go right back to Windfall.
There's a good chance for this, yeah.
He's opting to leave normally instead of save warping, though.
I would have loved to see him save warp just before entering the normal way to exit.
Alright, Mila, give us something good.
Nope.
No.
Not worth the wait.
But she loves you.
Only a quarter of love.
Quarter feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so Chevy opting to actually save himself a warp to Windfall and do Zenari now. That's probably a pretty good routing decision if Zenari pays off.
Yeah, definitely not bad. A lot of runners seems to wait for Fire and Ice arrows before going to that place. But in a seed where you don't have like every item to complete at least one dungeon, it's not bad to check everything overworld first.
Yeah. I had a seed the other day. Oh yeah, and then there's Linkus probably memeing about getting the green rupee. And I had a seed the other day where light arrows were vanilla.
That's always fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Still not as evil as.
Oh yeah, there's one. Oh yeah, it's that's but the seed can't have that. I already can tell you that. Any seed that has Earth Temple and Logic can never have that situation because technically you're supposed to need fire arrows for that dungeon.
Yep. It's almost a shame. I'm just gonna mention it, but we have 2 regular links today. That's rare.
I've always been more fond of just color changes and not going crazy with the models.
I really like the models. Some of them are really cool.
I know, but like the last race, both players that I saw, both players were both using the same model, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, some players really like the same models.
Oh, okay, so Chevy's gonna do Mila now.
Yep.
Is he going to wait for Mila to walk around, or is he gonna do the door storage strat?
Yeah, he could store the door if he wants.
Some people do that. It saves a tiny bit of time.
It's just real convenient.
Yeah, but you still have to get storage pretty quick.
I think I have 2 or 3 tries on it, depending on if you have the leaf or not.
Mm-hmm.
And he does right now, so he has a couple of tries.
But I don't think he went to Lensos before, so I think that's still a rip.
Nope, he's gonna
Oh,
wait.
yeah, he's not doing it. Yeah, he's just gonna... Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, Chevy is just opting to wait in the wall.
Both runners actually waiting for Mila is like not optimal, but
Not optimal, but always nice to see people have different techniques for waiting on Mela itself.
yeah, that's actually true. I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yes, it's actually not super safe, apparently.
Getting the first worthless pearl, getting second worthless pearl.
Nice. Lenzo just did Tower of the God as a kid. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Taking a nice picture for gossiping later.
I wonder if Chevy's route here is gonna actually end up saving him time doing Sonara East quest.
I mean,
Oh, wait, he didn't get anything good.
no,
take
we
it
got
back.
Earth's God lyric from it.
I take it back.
That's a pretty good thing to get.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, what is going to be the reward for gossiping today? Just a necklace. Remember, kids, gossiping is not good.
So can I just open his delivery bag soon?
That's a good question. I mean, definitely can open it, but will he?
Okay, he will here, so...
Yep, he's going to Great Fish. We're finally gonna get our curiosity satisfied.
Yeah.
We've been wanting this for the whole run now.
This whole 17 minutes, dude.
That's too long, man.
So did Lenzo's chest have anything, or just 2 pearls?
Just 2 pearls.
Alright. Oh, and Tower of the
Yeah.
Gods isn't even logic, so it's pointless.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still better than what the reward for gossiping was.
What was the gossip?
Just a skull necklace.
Nice. And that's all I missed. I just had to take a phone call. Anyway.
Having
So-
a bin pearl makes it easier to go to DRC as well. So that's just...
For now, that's probably going to be removed. From what I heard, that might actually be removed.
Ooh.
But the only
for
pearl
now,
that matters in the seed is Freya's pearl for a letter. You actually don't need all 3 pearls for the portal to Hyrule to be there. It'll just be there in the middle of the ocean.
But yeah, so for now, the Inspiral is kind of useful since it lets you skip doing the basketball with the bombs. But other than that, doesn't do shit.
Exactly.
Neighbor's Spell is the worst one, by far. And Link is also getting his Earth's God lyric.
Well, that temple's in logic, so that's needed. Well, it's needed. It's needed as in air quotes. If Earth Temple happens to be Go mode version, then they don't need it. But more often than not.
And Shabby seems to be going for Bomb Island right now.
Early Bomb Island. It's not what you normally see, but
I mean, in that seed, I don't blame him for going there. There's not a lot of items in what they have right now, so doing that overworld check is not bad. And Linkus seems to be going there as well.
So they're both risking Bomb Island. The real question is, did the delivery bag? Did he get anything from Cliff Plateau in the delivery bag?
I forgot to check.
I don't know if he ever opened it. I feel like he probably opened it and there was nothing in there.
Yeah, I feel like it was nothing because.
Well, then this is
he didn't like.
They're pretty much even as long if Chevy does not go back to Cliff Plateau and gambles that there's nothing there, then they're even. If he goes back there to get the nothing on both there and Bird's Peak, then he's losing time. So we'll just have to see what he decides to do.
That island is never fun. Too much lava for my tastes.
It's obnoxious. It's one of the slowest checks. I know a lot of people will just don't even want to go there unless they absolutely have to.
Yeah, it seems like today they both decided that it was worth it. I mean, as far as looking at the race, it's a nice island to see because it can end in so many ways.
Yeah, and everyone misses a basketball shot every now and then.
Yeah, look
Unfortunately,
at that.
Chevy missed one and Linkus did not, so...
Let's see, what does it have for us?
The Skull Hammer. That's actually good.
Well, I expect if Linkus finds a sword for him to probably knock out Forsaken Fortress pretty early then.
Yeah, that seems like a good thing to do.
We could be seeing a... No, wait. I'm just kidding. When I have command melody, I was thinking about doing Earth Temple early.
Yeah, Earth Temple could be possible. Well, at least.
Well, you never know.
A part of it.
They're gonna check the overworld as much as they can, but it's gonna get to the point where they're gonna just give up and have to go to a dungeon and hope that the dungeon lets them complete it. Oh, yep. Linkus is doing his super swim.
Linkus is doing that.
Deacon's breaking here.
Is he going to Forsaken Fortress?
There's a good chance. Usually when people do a super swim there, it's to go to Forsaken Fortress.
I guess he's gonna hope that there's a sword there, maybe. Do you need a sword to fight Helmarok, or just Phantom Ganon?
I think you need the sword, yeah.
No, you don't need a sword for Helmarok.
Really? Then that tracker is lying to me. Good.
No, it's isn't lying because you can't make it past the trigger, Phantom Ganon.
Oh, true.
And you can't kill Phantom Ganon without the Master Sword.
Exactly.
Well, actually, you can make it past the trigger to Phantom Ganon by super swimming, and then you Wind Waker dive and swim under that door.
Well, you still
and that, my friend, that doesn't sound like logic.
It's not in logic, but it's possible.
Oh boy. Gotta love how the logic and the possible are really far apart. So, Shreby is going to DRC right now. And since we're not yesterday...
Didn't have to do the Wind Waker dive.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, if it works, it works.
Like, we're gonna complain if the game is nice to you for once.
Oh yeah, and if Linkus lucks out and finds the sword here, then he can do the whole thing. I think that's his little. I think that's the gamble he's making.
That could happen. There's not a lot of chests in that place though, so it's kind of a lot of luck.
There's only 5, and 2 of them are useless. Like that.
And there's one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to find those. He's really hoping that Phantom Ganon has the map. Like he doesn't want to find the map, so that way he doesn't ever have to bother with that.
In the worst case scenario, if he finds, if he knows there's something in that last chest he can get, at least he knows there's something. So it's information.
All right, that could lead to something. So could be required.
Yep, that wallet upgrade is always nice to see. That's a piece of mail. And the first chest in DRC had a small key. Who would I guess?
I wouldn't have. I think you must be lying.
Dude, do I look like someone that would lie to you? You can say yes.
I don't know. I can't see you, so I can't answer that.
That's a good point.
Thinking.
Anyway. Oh,
okay. Bow.
So we know Bo's there.
Yeah. And now he has a bow and 60 arrows for it. Yes, a little shooting.
A lot of whip.
And another small key for Shabby.
I wonder if we'll see the backwards ERC from Linkus then.
There's a chance, yeah.
Yeah, if he doesn't get the map here, then Phantom Ganon has it. Okay, so Phantom Ganon has the map.
That's good to know.
That means he can go. That means if you're able to do Helmrock without the Master Sword, which I think you are, because he skipped that trigger, just a slightly slower fight. He never has to come back here. Yeah, he's going to Helmrock with just a Hero Sword. It looks like.
Not a bad choice.
Oh yeah, save time. Don't ever come back here. It's slow to come here.
And Shabby got more rupees.
Question
is, he's gonna go. He's gonna break that pot. He's gonna break that pot open. That's probably a good idea. Oh, okay. No, he is leaving. Okay, maybe you do need the Master Sword, but he's breaking that pot so he doesn't have to come back later.
He's gonna be able to warp from our temple.
Yeah. Because the warp pots are on 2 circuits of 3.
Yep. So for this seed, you can connect Dragon Roost and Forbidden Woods, and you can connect Forsaken Fortress to our temple.
Yeah. A useful thing, even though Wind Temple isn't in logic, a useful thing for Wind Temple is sometimes if you need to get Makar back, as long as you've connected the Warp Pot to another dungeon, you can leave Wind Temple and then just come back to the Warp Pot and Makar will be there.
Don't give up, man.
I can't speak words.
It's okay. Linkus got the Wind's God Aria, which is useless in this seed.
It's useless, but it's a really good song.
At least.
Okay. Alright, so Linkus is going to go to Forbidden Woods out of logic. Classic speedrunner move.
It isn't actually out of logic though, because you had to leave.
No, it's out of. He doesn't have
grappling league.
Yeah, so it's. Yeah. So it's out of logic. I mean, the boomerang could be here, but the grappling hook can't be. I mean, he doesn't have bombs either, so he can't finish this dungeon. So I'm kind of curious why he needs to find something good here to make it worth his time.
That was a chart.
He needs to find the yeah, it sucks. He needs to find the boomerang or the bow, otherwise coming here is a waste of time. I mean, not the bow, bombs. Bombs. He needs to find yeah, he needs to find boomerang or bombs, otherwise he won't be able to finish this dungeon.
Oh no. Should be.
Those rats are trolls.
Oh yeah, those rats know how to annoy people.
Also, I really hope that Chevy finds the small keys he needs. Otherwise, that's one. He needs the other one because if the bird's nest doesn't have it, that means the big key chest does, and the grappling hook is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I played a seed the other day where the bird's peak item was the power bracelets, which led to Paw Print having the grappling hook. So the game forced you to leave. Okay,
and a small key. He's good. Oh, good.
Okay, that means the big key chest does not have a small key, so it could be skippable if he's lucky.
Yeah, if he finds the map and the compass, he can skip that one.
No, if he doesn't find it, because he needs to find the big key somewhere else.
Oh yeah, just reverse that in my head, man.
Yeah, sorry. Linkus still hasn't found anything good in Forbidden Woods, though.
That's sad. So much for value woods. And more room for those bombs when we get them.
Having 2 upgrades to items already.
Wait, what? Oh, he got the bomb bag? Oh.
Yeah, get the bomb bag.
Hey man, well, when they get the item they need, they can just start spamming it. They don't have to worry about resources.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's always nice. And Linkus just found the one small key for that dungeon.
Always nice. Chevy doing the pot room.
Kill the troll there by the pot.
Yeah, sometimes that shelf doesn't want to cooperate.
This is not looking. If Linkus doesn't find something, oh, the boomerang's not in there. We now know. Uh-oh. If Linkus doesn't find bombs, he's gonna have to leave Forbidden Woods.
And he's trying the thing that doesn't work.
I don't know if you can shoot those fast enough with the bow. You can't. They regrow too quick.
Yeah, they regrow way too quick for this.
Here.
He's trying to just shoot down 2 of them so he can jump over.
Yeah.
He did it!
But yeah, but if he doesn't find bombs, he can't clip to the basement to get all the other chests.
That's sad.
So this gamble's not gonna pay off.
And Chevy just found the map.
But not the compass yet, so he might still be able to skip the big key chest.
Yep, he is just opening right now.
Oh yeah, I would do that too. Okay, that's an extra item. That's good.
Yeah, the looks pick the box always nice.
Yeah,
I respect the gamble Linkus is making, but it's not looking like it's paying off.
Yeah, Linkus just killed his only chance to get to the basement, so...
Oh, using chest storage?
No, door storage is what he could have used, but... No, wait, he can still do it. I'm dumb. They can still make it down there.
So you think he... Oh, okay. Well, hook shot's good.
Yep, that's a nice item.
It's only useful for saving time in the cabana and skipping the Earth Temple thing.
Also useful for Cliff Plateau and Angular. Now that he has a mirror.
Yep.
And the hookshot is also useful to get this boss key chest that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's actually convenient for him if he's able to get to the basement, which he should be able to. It's a trick I don't know how to do yet, but he should still be able to do it.
Meanwhile, should be going for the mini boss.
And just stab that moblin in the face.
Linkus will only be able to get to Shed's tier and have the grappling hook or bombs.
That's right.
And an ultimum for Chevy. That's an item waiting for us.
He's not going to do the mini boss first?
That's a good question.
I wonder why he's not doing the mini boss.
Maybe he plans on leaving after the mini boss or something. Don't know.
No, yeah, I would do the mini boss first. The mini boss is a loading zone, so you don't want to. You want to do that first, not after.
Yeah.
And you can leave the mini boss room without save warping because you can shoot the those 2 targets with the bow fast enough. You can actually do it with the hook shot fast enough, but it's kind of hard to do. And Link is doing the slower strat. A lot of people don't seem to know, but you can use the hook shot on the multi-lord to instantly remove all its wings.
Yep, that's not something everyone knows, for sure.
Hey, randomizer exclusive strats are the best.
I mean, it's not exclusive, but almost.
Okay, close enough. But people are usually not going to be using the hook shot in Savage. They're just going to instant kill them with ice arrows.
Yep, that's another way to do it.
Oh, he's going to save warp instead. I don't agree with that because that's going to take him longer to get back to that other chest where you have to fly across the gap. Because you can use the bow to break down those vines.
Yeah.
Or use the hook shot to break the pods.
So let's see what Linkus does here.
Yeah, his mind's turning right now. So we know he left 2 chests up there by the mini boss. Okay, nope. He's Chevy has to check the big key chest.
Yeah, sadly for Chevy.
So we have 2 locations open from DRC. So,
wait, can Linkus get able to get storage off this without bombs?
No.
Would have been the first time I see it.
He's not even gonna bother open the warp pod. Okay, never mind. He changed his mind. I was like, yeah, open the warp pod. Yeah, this gamble is just completely backfired into Linkus' face, unfortunately.
Yeah, should be saving.
Well, he didn't even do the big key check. Oh yeah, he can't. He doesn't have the grappling hook. That's right.
He can't, yeah.
But what item did he get there? Oh yeah, the deluxe picto box.
Deluxe
and the boomerang.
Box could... Also note to Mom that could open something.
Yeah. All right, so he's gonna check both of those, and if he doesn't get the grappling hook here, he'll probably go to Forbidden Woods next because he got the boomerang. And yeah, well, you can do the Forbidden Woods without the boomerang. The boomerang sure makes it a lot faster.
Yep, it's definitely faster. So while Linkus was on the big flower at the top, I was wondering about one item that could maybe make that thing fall without boomerang, and I was thinking about maybe Hurricane Spin.
Maybe if you don't fall off the flower.
Honestly, I want to try at some point.
Hey man, that could be a fun way to win a seed. Also,
Chevy just got the grappling hook
from Mineko, right?
Yep, Mineko had it.
Yep, that's what the logic does. Oh, and that chest that he opened was useless. Linkus, that chest he opened, I think, was useless.
Alright, so Linkus will be doing a clip out of bounds with the nut.
Oh yeah, you can use that instead of bombs, that's right.
Yep. Just need some collision. And Shitty is taking the time to mail his note to Mom.
That's good. Yeah, he doesn't need the item from it right now, so he may as well just go ahead and go into the dungeon.
And Linkus did it.
But yeah, I have to say, that's a classic Evil Seed technique. Give you a progression item inside of a dungeon and say, oh hey, here, leave the dungeon to go get the item you need to finish the dungeon.
Yep, that's proper evil.
That's randomizer standard at this point.
Yeah, it's super common to double dip into dungeons, so...
I mean, at least it did place a lot of warp bots for us to use, so... It's not completely evil. And the big
Yeah, but Linkus, unless the bombs are in here, which they could be, because in logic, the boomerang is here. So if Linkus had done Dragon Roost, in logic, the bombs could be in Forbidden Woods still. And you know Linkus is hoping they're in here. Oh, he has to do this puzzle vanilla, dude.
Yep, that's gonna be different.
That's gonna take time. He has to do this vanilla. That's a treat.
Does he even remember how to do it vanilla?
Doubt it.
I mean, he's on the right track for it, so at least.
I think he knows. It's just you have to climb to the top and throw a bomb flower in from the top.
It's just very long. It's not rough to do.
Yeah, because there's really no skips for it. And I swear, the P-hats in this dungeon are the most trolling enemies ever.
Yeah, they really do their job well.
Yeah, that's right, Nucci. This isn't your average evil, this is rando evil.
That's a new alignment.
And he's getting, you can see every time he gets like a bad item, he's just like, come on. Like, he only has one more chest, and then he has to leave. His gamble will still pay off. If he gets bombs out of the big key chest, his gamble will still be okay. Will still be salvageable, I'll say.
Yeah, even then, that's a good item, but is it worth doing that dungeon that way?
Well, he wants bombs. He thinks he wants bombs or boomerang, but we know boomerang isn't there. So he wants bombs because that way he'll be able to kill Kali Demos and not have to come back, except for the one chest that he didn't do.
Yeah, that would be nice for him. Also, just gonna say that Shelly got Madeline's letter.
Also, I want to say that you can kill Kali Demos with arrows as well, with the bow.
Yeah, you can make him fall with a lot of things, surprisingly.
I think trying to shoot him down with arrows sounds really difficult, and he doesn't have the Master Sword, so getting a one cycle without the Master Sword means you only have 60. You have 60. I don't know.
It's definitely not a fun thing to do, but it's possible.
I think the big key chest had nothing in it because he just left.
Yeah, the big key chest that Linkus got had the compass.
Nice.
Oh, he had to check it because he skipped another chest. He was hoping that chest didn't have the compass, but now he knows he has to go back and check that top chest too. Alright, he's probably going to go to Angular, it looks like. Yeah, he's going to Angular.
Nope, he's going back in, apparently. Oh no. He was going right at the right place to go back in, so I was just no...
Yeah, I'm
getting afraid.
The same direction, so...
Yeah, that big, even though like Chevy took a time loss early on, Linkus just made a really big mistake and just guessed wrong. Hurt him a lot. Because Chevy's going to be able to finish this, and then I would assume he's going to go, okay, well, I have everything I need to do Forbidden Woods, let me just go there. And he'll get the hook shot while he's there. And then that'll lead him to possibly doing what Linkus is doing, or to Diamond Step.
Yep, both are two good locations.
Interesting to note, there was not a sword or a bow in all of Dragon Roost or Forbidden Woods.
By Forbidden Woods, minus one chest that we don't know about.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Well, Chevy will check that chest.
Yep, we're gonna see that soon.
My apologies, I always forget that one chest.
That one chest.
That one chest in vanilla only has like a treasure item in it, so it sucks.
It's definitely not the best chest.
Yeah, the only advantage Linkus has is he has an early bow upgrade because he went to Forsaken Fortress.
And Chevy just defeated Gome. Hey, here are the bombs.
The question, he got bombs. So does he go back to Forbidden? I don't think he's gonna go back to Forbidden Woods just because he got bombs. Because he's still missing a chest. He wants the grappling hook, which you have to go to Dragon Roost to get.
Oh boy, sorry man, but nobody understood what you just said. That was very robotic. Like, extremely so. Oh boy. And Shabi just got a Treffer Shard. Welcome back, Robert. It seems like Linkus is now going to Diamond Step.
Which is not too bad of a call. We'll see if we get something good from it.
Yeah, it's 2 items. It's pretty good on time. Also, it's going very left, just in case he gets a giant sea monster to appear. Big Octo.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone has actually fallen into the Big Octo in the tournament.
On purpose, a few people.
On purpose?
Yeah, you can do early Diamond Step by falling in the middle of the whirlpool for it. I've seen Trog and Bob do this.
Man.
Honestly, I totally agree with you there.
Linkus trying to get a push, bomb push clip. He's not really getting it though.
Yeah, he's really pushing for it, but the bombs don't want to do it. And Chevy is gonna check that last chest on Paw Print.
Look for a Mastery right here now.
Would be good to get rid of that butter knife. Feels like he's gonna have enough bombs.
Already failed 8. I think he needs to go forward a little bit. Alright, there you go.
Got it.
Okay, no Master Sword on Chevy's side.
Sad.
Platform Shard, Link says.
And Linkus is going for the second chest, just flying there.
There goes
He gets
the
a
Master
Master
Sword.
Sword.
Let's just pretend that I called it by saying that it was
Yeah,
going to be.
let's just say you
Alright,
called
what I
it for
missed.
Linkus and not Chevy. You missed the sword. That was totally called by Lollicry, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Where Diamond Step?
Yeah.
Yeah! You definitely didn't call it on Paw Print or anything.
Well, no, what are you talking about?
So what, did Chevy check paw print already?
Yeah. And now Chevy is going to Forbidden Woods.
Alright, so I wonder if Linkus is gonna go back and finish Forsaken Fortress now that he has the Master Sword.
Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, honestly.
It needs to be done, so... Yeah, he's doing it.
Yep. He's gonna super swim.
I think this is really the only... Yeah, I think this is really the only super swim that saves any time in the randomizer.
There are a
pretty...
few more they can do, but it saves a minimum amount of time, like for like 10 to 15 seconds, and it's kind of hard to do, so...
It's almost not worth it.
If you don't get it the first time, it becomes not worth it. Yeah, that's the kind of super swim we're talking about at this point.
Yeah, but just to one to Forsaken Fortress saves like a minute, so...
Oh, Forsaken Fortress is amazing.
Grappling Hook was...
Grappling Hook was on Minenko.
Minenko.
Yeah, Grappling Hook requires going to DRC to get the deluxe picto box.
And Linkus is swimming his way in.
He's just swimming to the Phantom Ganon trigger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, so he's probably, because he has bombs, he's just going to chest towards that chest since it's useless and climb up the wall.
If he remembers that it's useless.
If he remembers. Well, even if he doesn't remember, he'll still do it and then just check his inventory.
Yeah. You'll get an item anyway, so there's no reason to not do it.
And Chubby's doing what Linkus already did, just he'll be able to do it a little bit faster.
And without wasting arrows that you don't have.
Yeah. And so the only thing we'll see from Chevy is we'll get to see what that one chest he skipped was, plus Cali Demo's dying. I mean, it's hard to say, but as much as Linkus would be favored right now, Chevy seems to have a decent lead because of he didn't make a bad decision and waste all that time in the dungeon.
Yeah, it's gonna
hard
be
to say for now.
It's very hard to say because Linkus could always pull something crazy like doing the RC in reverse. He has everything he needs to do it, so we never know.
Yeah, but
knowing Linkus, he's probably knowing Linkus, he's going to probably do DRC in the reverse, but he still has to leave to get the grappling hook anyway.
And a small key.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Just gonna walk up walls.
Walls are optional.
Which is, I mean, it's not as cool as swimming on walls.
Yeah, well, not everyone can be swag.
Not everyone can mess up in just the right way. And it's time for the bird.
Run in a circle, store the cutscene, smack him in the face.
Just don't forget that second step because it's very long otherwise.
Doesn't Helmark have like the most RNG and can decide to just never land if he wants to?
He can, yes. Which is why we try to skip that.
Well, yeah, because he can like literally decide to fly like back and forth for like 3-4 minutes, and you just have to deal with it.
For some reason, every time I end up giving up on storage in practice runs, and I do it regularly, I get very good RNG, but not everyone can do that. It's called luck.
Well, I will never give up on this, so I don't want to deal with it. One thing I got to get better at is, I have to get better at getting storage, because I just watch Linkus. He gets storage first try like every time. It's probably muscle memory at this point.
Don't give up, man. Don't give up.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a...
Alright, so
frame per
let's hope that even though Linkus will be in the right place at the right time, let's just hope the Helmark decides to not soft lock him. Oh, that's bad. Wasting any time at all can make Helmark land early. Oh, he landed over there.
Let's hope he's gonna get closer.
Well, there's a good chance he will after he does the wind. He can still land. And I've had him land over there and still walk to me. But he also can land over there and never leave.
Come on, Burb.
Okay, no, he's good. He's good.
Oh,
Oh, what? Nope, never mind.
Burb, come
He
back!
soft-locked it. He might have soft-locked.
Bird, come back!
He might come back. Oh, wait, never mind. He's good. Okay, he's good. He's good. Oh, that was scary for a moment there.
Yeah, very scary.
No, because there's like an invisible thing on the outside that if he flies out, he gets stuck behind an invisible wall.
I mean, it's still gonna give props to the bird because he kind of faced through walls to come back to us, so...
Well, the bird trolled him a little bit.
But in the end, he came around. And that's the magic of Christmas. Or not Christmas.
Oh yeah, so we get to see what was in that chest Linkus skipped and is going to have to go back for.
Yeah, we're getting close to that. I think Shelby might go for the chest at the top of the room first.
Oh, I would. I just always kill these things because these things are the most annoying things in the game by far. In my opinion, P-Hats are the most obnoxious, annoying enemies.
I mean, in the top obnoxious, maybe not in the top scary as though.
Not scary,
Floor
but they're
masters.
obnoxious.
Floor masters.
Maybe.
Floor masters are horrible.
And that chest is useless.
Hey, we got a button for the big bag on the tracker, and I'm gonna use it. It's a wonderful pig face.
Looks like it's finally headed into DRC.
Well, that's a good decision. Ironically, he may decide to do the dungeon backwards, but in the situation, after just to do it normally, just because of where the keys are placed.
Yeah, we're gonna see what he decides to do. Meanwhile, Shelby just ended that mini boss.
Yeah, pretty simple.
That little mutt.
Unfortunately, that chest that Linkus is going to have to go back for in Forbidden Woods is just the bait bag, which is pretty much useless. Although that might make the only problem with that is that might make Chevy think he needs to check Bird's Beak because he didn't do it.
That might happen. Worst case scenario, he does have the grappling hook, which makes it very fast. So it's
Yeah,
not the
exactly.
longest check in the world.
It's not. It's just unfortunate. That's all. Man, that chest had a small key. Darn.
Man, I get surprised every time, even the second time this seed. Some orange rupees.
The only thing I can think of right now is that Chevy's just following the logic perfectly, and Linkus tried to outthink the logic, is what it looks like.
Yeah, sadly, doing things out of logic doesn't always pay.
It pays off a lot, probably more often than it doesn't, but this is probably one of the few times that it doesn't.
Yeah, sadly for Linkus.
So, do you think Chevy's going to do it vanilla, or he's going to try to use the boomerang throw through the wall?
Wouldn't be surprised to see him use the boomerang out of the wall.
It's not that bad to do. It's a little obnoxious, but once you get the timing down, you throw it in the right place, and you just have to roll and jump off the ledge at the right time to be at the right height.
Well, let's see what he's gonna do. Yep,
Okay, he's gonna go for it. Kill the P-Hats first.
At least one
Kill
P-Hat.
Kill everything. Just, no, those things are, they never leave you. Okay, he's going the dungeon backwards. He doesn't need to, but he's doing it.
Yes, that's gonna end up losing a lot of time. Well, not a lot of, but it's gonna end up losing time.
Ironic. It's one of those things, because he doesn't have the grappling hook, it's like he's thinking that big key chest has a small key, therefore he's saving time. But, oh, okay, he's gonna do it normally now. Never mind. That's good.
Yeah,
That's actually good for him.
I think he realized that he used his small key, which makes it impossible to actually do it backwards.
No, he didn't get a small key. No, neither of those chests had a small key.
You always get a small key in first two chests in DRC.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, but he used. You're right. Never mind. He used it. Alright, Chevy giving up and just doing the puzzle vanilla.
Second time we see this today. And Linkus is in the void.
Did he use
I hate that. You make a
rock?
Yeah,
you get a little bit greedy. Yeah, you get a little bit greedy. He has the bow. Whenever I do this and I have the bow, I just shoot that Carter rock. I don't risk getting trolled.
I learned the name of that enemy today.
Yeah, if I had to guess, if we had to guess, I would say Chevy's in the lead.
But we're still at the point where the lead could shift. Like it's not the biggest lead in the world.
It's just that Linkus has done quite a lot of more overworld locations than Chevy.
Yeah, well.
Like Angular Island, Diamond Step, and he's done all for Singing Fortress as well.
Yeah, that's why I say it's definitely not a big lead.
So just in terms of dungeon completions, right now Link is in the lead because he's done more of dungeons.
Well, they each have finished one dungeon, so.
And yeah,
but
Link
he has done more in 2 others, so.
Yeah, Linkus can just basically enter Forbidden Woods and finish it whenever, really.
It's a shame Forbidden Woods is like the hardest dungeon to get back into, but still. And Shibi is now gonna just ignore that grate.
Yeah, like, walls and obstacles in this games are optional.
Everything is optional. Honestly, like, you know the mask on Elmarok King has a bit of collision when it's off? And that mask actually has more collision than most walls in the game, so that's impressive. I think is getting his boomerang. Should be adding slowly to go see our friend Kalidemus.
Ooh, this is bad for Linkus. Well, I guess I could, attempt to allow to get back, but he's out of magic. Almost.
I think he has enough to get back on the other side, and on the other side there's a bit of magic in some of the skulls. But yeah, that's not good.
Just barely making it with the sword attack.
Yeah, that was too close for comfort. And Shebi is now doing Kalidemus.
Ooh, that was nice. Oh, it missed one vine there in the back. Really
It's alright, only... Oh no. Please don't go back. Yay!
And he faced a quick spin there. That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
I think he was trying to go for a storage strat there, but it was too late. Skip a small portion of the cutscene. Also, yeah, we can't really tell who's ahead right now. It'll be more clear in like
Very slight edge. to Shabby, but it's so close that it's hard to tell.
I wouldn't even know if I would say that Shabby's ahead, so...
Well, I'm only saying that because I know Linkus is gonna have to go out of that dungeon, so that's a bit of something.
Yeah.
Also, he's gonna run out of mana. Should have changed the wind direction.
And it goes back in...
The grappling hook is currently on Minenko, the lady that wants to be photographed on one fall.
Now this is bad for Linkus, that it saved warped and then it said go back in.
Yeah, he didn't have much of a choice though. And that Shabby is done with Forbidden Woods completely. Gonna be able to get that mail from Orca.
Who's obviously gonna have a Master Sword, because that makes sense.
Yeah, it always makes sense when you have a sword in the mail.
Called it. Oh, the
And
cabana.
indeed.
So it might be seeing that actually.
But Baito's mom always has good stuff, I swear.
Yeah, really common somehow.
Also, seems like you are right. He's going straight for Cabana right now.
I mean, that's a real good decision of him, so...
He has everything to do it, so why not? Linkus seems to be wondering what he's gonna do next.
Tries rock skip, fails, and then decides to leave.
Yep, just gonna mail it elsewhere.
You should be going to Windfall to mail it, so...
To be fair, if you have to go back in Dragon Roost Cavern a lot of times, personally, I'm always down to just use my power bracelets to lift the rock under those two blocks to open the way.
Yeah.
Also, it seems so illogical that it works, but it does, so...
I mean, this game isn't broken or anything, so...
Physics don't matter.
Well, I guess that kind of makes the game broken, but
It's
we're not
broken
gonna
in a
talk about
nice
it.
way. Bit too much angle from Shabby, I think.
He needs to angle the, like, adjust his position there real, like, a lot.
And he got it. And Link is also getting Kevin indeed from Idol.
Oh.
You're about to find out, Mutard 77. It's right there.
Oh wow, a grappling hook. And he skips the mail? What? Linkus?
Linkus! Linkus! The post service is trying to help you.
Whatever, I suppose.
It's okay. And Maggie's letter. So it was the right call to go there first.
Still no bow on Chevy's side.
Yeah, the first bow we found was in Forsaken Fortress, which is technically still out of logic for him. So.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have bombs.
Oh, I think Carl is trying to invite you to do something.
And a bow.
Yeah, I found a bow. You had to talk about it for it to happen. So, where is our friend gonna go next? Sounds like Angular. And Linkus is warping back to Forest Haven. Do you think he's gonna go complete that dungeon?
He still has mail, and it's like kind of triggering me, to be honest.
I don't blame you, man.
It's not even Tingle mail, it's like Roar's Pearl or something.
Yep, it's real mail. And Shibby is gonna get his bombs very soon. The bombs are angular. That's why I said very soon. He's just gonna have to not think about gravity too much for the time of a puzzle, and he's gonna have them. Gravity is overrated.
Gravity is a thing. Monk ass.
Gravity. You don't seem to understand the gravity of the situation, man.
What was that P hat on Linkus' side?
That Piat is a sniper.
There we go, bombs with Debbie's side.
I'm playing Twilight Princess for fun right now. Well, not right now, but lately. And I'm always sad when I play Wind Waker to see that there's no bomb arrows in this one.
It would be cool, but
It's a bomb arrows. That's just advanced terrorism. And Chevy seems to be going to Diamond Step now, which is definitely not a bad place to go. That's the master sort of great. And Link has got his bait bag. He seems so overjoyed to have got this.
yeah.
He's gonna love the next things. Ooh, that was close. He almost needed to use the ladder. And Link just only has Caladimus left in that place. Should be going left enough. That's the trick for that island. If you go left, you will be all right. So Caladimus should be a breeze since Linkus has a Master Sword. It makes one phasing him even easier.
I thought he would fail it without it, but
Yeah,
that
I
makes
doubt
it a lot easier.
too. But with Master Sword, it makes it so easy that it's impossible to mess it up.
I mean, you still have to like if you're 40 quick spins, so I guess you can fail it if you're like...
Yeah, it's possible, but it's so hard to fail that point. Should be you have bombs.
Well, the Scamhammer is still an option.
Yeah, it works. It's just precise for some reason.
And he's getting the second chest first here. And with that, a Master Sword.
Yep, he's gonna have to go get that first chest though.
It's an interesting route that he's using.
I swear that island is my favorite to see runners do because nobody does it the same way.
Alright, Linkus has free mails here. A piece of heart.
From Kamali's father.
Some rupees.
One more car.
And
And
two
just
letter.
some spending from Tingo. Yeah, Link is
Wait,
finally
then it
checking
was-
the mail.
Then it was single letter. I should be complaining about it, like, dude, why is it not checking the mail?
If you do at this point, it's just Tingo, so... And Shabby's going to one fall. He does have Maggie's letter and Moblin's letter, so that's always a good thing to combine. Just do one big trip.
But it seems like he's not going to Windfall.
Is he gonna sell to Forsaken Fortress?
I think he is. It kind of looks like he's going to the ferry.
Yeah, it kind of
island.
looks.
Maybe? Don't go there, please. Okay, he's turning. It's fine. Kinda had me worried there.
Shabby. I'm still glad that his stream upgraded so much in the since his first race, because in his first race he was just pointing in camera at his laptop.
Oh yeah.
He's in the future now. And we're at Forsaken Fortress now. Takes a bit longer when you don't swim your way to the place, but it's still possible. And it's time for some tennis.
Oh, he does not know the strat, but you can stand under him, dude. That's the... Yeah, like
And
he's getting the
Moblin's letter.
Moblin's letter. No balls so far. That's like kind of surprising.
Yeah, that. It reminds me of a seed I played not so long ago, where the last bottles were all the bottles were in the last dungeon. I did.
Ooh.
And let me tell you, doing Tower of the Gods without soup is not fun.
Yeah, definitely not. It's so useful there.
Every time you have to do that first floor skip, you're like, oh dude, I have to do it in one shot or else I won't have enough magic.
Yeah.
And Linkus is now on Goma. Linkus was ready for some bad RNG, but it didn't happen. Yeah, should we got his compass?
Well, to me, it's pretty clear who's in the lead right now, and that is Linkus.
Yeah, I think the momentum shift to Linkus a little bit ago, but at the same time, Shibi's about to have Fire and Ice arrows, which are gonna be pretty nice.
Yeah, definitely.
He's gonna have a lot of stuff he can do on one fall after doing Forsaken Fortress, so that might shift there. Who knows? It
Well,
really depends on what they do.
they just got a one cycle there,
Nice.
which I still have no idea how it works, but it works.
It does. It just works, man.
Well, that's just there to say. It just works.
I gotta say that sentence really fits when we're looking at so many glitches.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, why
Good
does
thought of
storage
word,
work? Yeah, it just
It just
works.
Is it a bug or a feature? Both.
Yeah, kinda.
Is it a bug or a feature? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, those races wouldn't be as fun without those little glitches.
Yeah, no.
I've done a few glitchless runs like with casual friends, and it's pretty fun still, but it's different. No, Linkus doesn't have Fire and Ice arrows because he got the first bow progression in that place, but he didn't get another arrow progression. Shebi got his bow in Cabana, and right now Linkus didn't do that place. But it's about to change.
Should be getting the wallet upgrade, which isn't necessary.
It's not very useful in that seed, yeah.
Sadly.
It's reverse capitalism. It doesn't matter in this scene. But yeah, do you think Linkus is gonna try and bank on overall locations to find the rest of the progression items he needs, or do you think he's gonna go do our temple completely?
Like, just looking at how the seed is formed right now, it looks like we're gonna have to see Earth Temple.
Yeah,
Like, all of it.
I have a feeling on that too.
We're missing one arrow upgrade and 2 master upgrades.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And
there's enough locations overworld, but that will be surprising.
Yeah, we have Mag Slider, Moblin Slider, Creep.
Yeah, the transparent chest. We have Fire Mountain, Ice Ring, and Needle Rock.
So yeah, that's 7 locations.
It's possible, but it would be surprising.
We have 14 in Earth Temple.
Actually, good question from chat. I kind of missed where that was. Lollycry, do you remember where Pharaoh's Pearl was?
No to Mom.
No to Mom, thank you.
Wait, Shebi should also have it, right?
Yeah. And it's modified.
doesn't really matter too much since Tactical isn't really in. But
Yeah, just gonna keep up with the marble collection.
alright, we'll be seeing the mailing here now.
Yep, he's gonna mail the right one. He's buying that single letter. I think it annoys it. And what trash is he gonna get?
I always buy it because it's so annoying for me.
And he misses the mailbox.
Oh my god, what a legend. Hog clap, dude.
Man, that was beautiful. So yeah, having Moblin's letter and Maggie's letter at the same time is always good because it allows you to just mix those two. Do both at the same time, not have to go to that place twice. To explain how Linkus can get Fire and Ice at different places in Chibi, it's because the bow upgrades are progressive. So if you don't have your bow when you get when you get your first one, you will get a bow, and then you will have the next time you find a progression for the bow, you will have Fire and Ice, and the third time you find a progression for the bow, you will have a light arrows. It's progressive.
So yeah, there are 3 locations for the bow to be in, and if you have the bow, you'll get an upgrade for the bow.
Oh, common melody.
See, that was
That's
actually the
useful.
one thing that we needed for Earth Temple.
Yeah, Earth Temple. Gonna need it to tell Medley what to do. Scary song when you think about it. Just lets you control people.
Come on, cats.
That's coming from a kid that can just control if it's day or night, and also the wind, so that's nothing to him.
Yeah, exactly. He has the power.
Link doesn't care.
Oh, and Chibi almost be a little bit unlucky there, but Elmark managed to go to the right place.
Thank you, Elmarok, for being a good sport today.
Yeah, no soft locks and like not bad RNG either.
Oh, and Chevy practices quick spins. Nice.
Pog.
Because you can always get done without quick spins, but it's just quicker. Hence the name.
Link is failing to shoot the lighthouse there a few times.
It's okay because even if you mess up doing the non-regular way through the wall, you can always do the regular way. It's a good safe option if you need it.
Yeah, there
Ooh,
comes the first bottle.
took a while, but we're there.
Yeah, like only 1.5 hour.
Are we gonna see them save grandma with that?
We might see it. Submarine chart.
Oh, that was so useful.
Yeah, definitely.
I think just throw the match and go see those submarines you can find with the shard, please. Please. And he gets the very first try. It's always sad when you bring water to grandma.
Yeah. It is so, like, almost precise to
Also,
catch a berry.
also seems like Chevy is gonna go to Needle Rock, so we're gonna see a new location there.
It's basically will go to Earth Temple first. Not really, because
There's a lot of overworld left.
yeah, and if the light arrows are still in the world, it will make Earth Temple a lot faster.
You know what is still possible, man?
Vanilla.
Yeah, Vanilla Light Arrows. Are we gonna see the first Vanilla Light Arrows of the tournament?
Dude, I love that.
Man, I'm always up for vanilla stuff. And should be also paying for the Tingle mail.
I mean, that is the right thing to do, let's be honest.
Just gonna support local business brand.
What do you mean Sheba doesn't have Green Pearl?
Yeah, man. He totally does. We got you, man, Nebby. We're just like 12 moves ahead. Oh man, good timing from the game.
Yeah.
Oh, another empty bottle from Grandma.
A ball gives a bottle, let's go.
Dude, Grandma really wanted us to dupe that soup.
Yeah. A Link is doing a Super Swim here.
Oh man, he's getting so ready right now.
There you go, getting storage. Let's see. What is it going to swim to?
That's actually a good question.
Needle Rock or Stonehead?
We don't know where the third is right now. We're still looking. And Chevy is well on his way to complete that island.
Link is headed into Earth Temple.
Oh, Linkus is banking on our temple. Not the worst idea when you still have 3 progression items to find.
So now we'll see if it's worth it.
They got fire and ice at different locations, but that's because they got their first bow at different locations. They hit the same locations, but in different orders.
Silver Ruby from Needle Rock. Not really what you wanted. It isn't really fair to track times from when someone enters a dungeon if they don't use the same route. Because
Yeah,
you
not
can't
using the
tell
same
who's
route.
ahead just because, oh yeah, Linkus entered at this time and Sebi entered 2 minutes later. But it did Ice Ring, Needle Rock, and Fire Mountain before that.
Talking about Ice Ring, I think that's where Chevy's going. So Chevy still hasn't went back to Windfall, so he's doing all the checks that we were worrying about, in a way.
I think this might be a full clear seed.
There's a good chance for it. Hey, I'm not gonna complain, that's more Wind Waker for us.
Yeah, I can't complain about it either.
I think we all love this game.
Yeah, let's be real. It's fantastic.
Even if the game is, the randomizer is mean to us, we still like it.
Has Link has forgotten that it actually has the command ability?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Don't give up, Linkus.
Oh, come on, Linkus.
Just hitting medley at this point. And Chevy's gonna hook shot to the chest.
And another
For a
bottle.
His first bottle for him. Will he go straight to grandma, or will he keep doing his original plan?
Is he doing Fire Mountain now? Question.
That would be good for us, because that will put us close to no mode. And the biggest wallet for Linkus.
It looks like he is.
That's nice for us.
Alright, if that has one upgrade now, I'd be happy, but at the same time kind of sad. Because the chances of Earth Temple having 3 required items in it is so low.
Yes. I swear it's never the good dungeon for me.
Like, you never see 3 required items in Earth Temple. It's just not a thing.
It's possible, but I've never seen it myself.
I think I've seen, yeah, I've seen 3. I don't remember who raced. I think it might have been Gobbity Bobbity
Hmm.
and someone else.
Oh man, those shoes are dying.
Yeah. I can't honestly tell what Link is doing here because he doesn't need medley anymore.
Hey, he just likes to carry her around, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, it's...
Can you use her instead of a bomb to ledge clip? I don't know, maybe that.
Yeah, I like, that's the only thing that you could use her for, but it's not worth it. It's so much slower to...
I know, but it doesn't blow up.
Yeah. It's not like he's forgotten that he has a mirror shield. It's just like, I don't know.
And another bottle.
So, oh. Omega lol.
There we go. We're synced in the bottles.
So
if he does windfall, if he does windfall,
so
like
sad. He's gonna get all 4 bottles.
Getting all 4 bottles, that's less dangerous than assembling all 5 Tingle statues. And summon the unstoppable Tingoldia.
Oh, and now he decides to leave medley. Alright, that's
Took him
cool.
a while.
I don't even know, dude.
He just wanted a friend.
Is he not trying to have to say warp? Because you could skip say warping.
Maybe, yeah.
But he doesn't take one test. I guess that is because it's gonna say warp. Or not say warp, I mean, later. Oh, and that's the Mad Sword upgrade.
Yeah. Or the Hurricane Spin.
Ah,
It's a Master Sword, we're fine.
Rip.
Because that's the biggest troll in this game, still. The Hurricane Spin has the same icon than the Master Sword. If it was the Hurricane Spin, I would have left. And Chevy is now in her temple too. Shabby going into the temple without soup. A brave man.
What is Linkus doing?
Trying to ledge clip, maybe.
Oh, is he going to open the door back ways?
I mean, doesn't have a key, so maybe.
Oh, yeah, it's a loading stone behind there. Alright, that's smart. I did not know they could actually do that.
Neither of the players have cleared the overworld completely, but together they have. So either all of our grades are in Earth Temple, or there's a nice vanilla Night Arrows waiting for us. Hey, another Master Sword upgrade.
And now we might not see a vanilla light arrow.
Yeah,
Sadly.
it's getting less and less possible. The odds are decreasing.
Yeah, it's dropping fast.
Very good Earth Temple for now. Oh, and Shelby is leaving for Windfall.
Yeah, he doesn't have the command melody, so...
That's a good reason too. I was wondering if he could skip that, but no. So, where do you think the light arrows will be?
It might be the chest in the... what is called? That room before, the boss room.
Before the boss room? You
Like-
mean Many Mirrors room?
No, the one leading to the main room, with the boss door.
Okay.
The one with
The
the reed
third
that you
crypt?
have to use the song stone.
The third crypt.
I don't actually know.
Dude, they all have names, and I don't read my tracker enough, so... So we have still 14 estimated locations left to check, and 20 in total remaining. So and Chevy now is coming back.
I think he's doing a skip there to skip having to get rid of the gas things.
Mm-mm.
Going out of bounds, really clean.
Who
Those
needs
are not
down?
Earth.
Oh wow, you surprised us.
If light arrows are not vanilla, then Chevy I don't think has a chance to catch up because he has to do all these extra overworld checks. Unless he
Welcome.
makes the gamble. If Linkus finds the light arrows in Earth Temple, he's in full go mode, and he'll just skip checking the overworld. But if the light arrows are vanilla, Linkus is going to check everything in the overworld first. And if Chevy gambles so that they're in Hyrule, then he can catch up.
Chevy's already done everything in the overworld.
No, he hasn't. He has not. He has not done. He has not done the lighthouse. He has not done Cliff Plateau or Bird's Peak. He skipped those because he messed up the glitch in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but I think it just gave up on those places. So
Well, that's what I'm saying though. He doesn't know. So if light arrows are not in Earth Temple, then he has a shot if he makes the gamble there in Hyrule because Linkus is going to check all of the overworld first. Unless because I don't think Linkus is going to make that gamble.
He's already done it once this tournament. He might as well do it again.
Yeah, Linkus loves that gamble.
Maybe.
For some reason.
But I think that's Chevy's biggest. I think that's his biggest chance.
Pretty much, yeah. Nice chat.
Yeah, that's just his voice. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I mean, you kind of surprised us by coming back. Welcome back, by the way. And a small key for Linkus.
You could have
Small key.
skipped that and just gambled on the chance of that having a small key.
Doesn't look like a gambling man today.
It's hard to know if you really want to make a gamble or not.
Yeah, but since we're commentating, are we gambling on them making a gamble? That's double
Yes.
gambling now.
Gamblingception.
Double gambling all the way.
Basically, what I want to see right now is I want to see vanilla light arrows, and then Chevy just making the ultimate call out and guessing that they're there after Earth Temple.
Would be a shabby thing.
Because if light arrows are in Earth Temple, Linkus is going to have them first, and he'll just beat a high roll way before Chevy, and it's over. In my opinion.
And what is gonna be in that chest? Magnificent third crypt. 50
Alright.
rupees.
Not my call out. Feels bad, man. And Link is just throw medley there.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's just throw her.
Let's just make her play ARP in midair now. Wishing for Vanilla Light Arrows being a thing is kind of just wishing for more Wind Waker, so I'm always up for it.
Yeah, I'm not biased against either runner, but what I'm saying is, if vanilla light arrows are a thing, the race has a chance of being a lot closer.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's all I was saying is, if Linkus finds the light arrows in Earth Temple, it's practically over.
Yeah, then it's over. He has
Yeah,
so-
in Earth
yeah.
Temple, so
Yeah, because he's so far ahead that if he finds them down here in the mirror room, it's done. But if it's
Yeah.
vanilla, there's a small chance, because if it's vanilla, as I said, Linkus might check the whole overworld first, and Chevy might make a gamble. And if Chevy makes that gamble, it's a close race. That's all.
light arrows doesn't need to be hidden behind ice arrows.
Anyway, if we want to be technical, every chest past the room with the shoes, where you need to put 2 on the switches, is blocked by fire arrows technically. So
Yeah, technically they are. But the light arrows weren't there, so it's fine. And no, they don't have to be locked behind fire arrows. They commonly are, but they don't have to be. I mean, I've had a seed where all 3 arrow upgrades were on Windfall once, and you just started the run with light arrows from the beginning.
that's nice.
Yeah, it was. The rest of the seed was actually awful and terrible, but it gave you a false sense of hope.
Oh, GG.
Light arrows.
You got him?
Yeah, I
You
got, him.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah. Sorry not to be biased, but GG.
Let's wait before throwing those G's, but maybe.
Linkus, actually, if he has a really good puppet game, it could sub 2 hours still.
He still needs to go to Jala, so I think it's gonna be a bit over
It's gonna
2
be like
hours
a 2-1
personally.
or 2, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Probably maybe a 2:05.
Let's the Jala first. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have the boss key.
No, it doesn't. He will have to glitch his
And
way
he
in.
clipped too much. Yeah, he's not getting... 205 is more likely.
Yeah, it's gonna
To
be
be fair.
205. And I don't see Chevy finishing much later than him, so... Yeah, gonna be like a 10 minutes difference, maybe.
Yeah, not terrible. It's not like an extreme blowout, but I don't see Linkus losing this one now. And I don't know if he doesn't know how to do it.
He's trying something. That's something at least.
I'll be honest, I don't really know how to do the boss key skip for Earth Temple, so I have no idea. If chat says he doesn't know how to do it, then
Oh, he
maybe.
knows. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure he does. He used to run this game.
He runs HT, so...
Yeah.
I just have no clue what he's actually doing.
Me either.
He
Like,
just
his
wants to be
practically
those
the same, so I'm just like confused of what he's not doing. Like, why he's not doing the strat he would normally always do.
Yeah, Linkus is just hugging the void today.
Yeah, there we go.
Yay! He doesn't go to Hyrule because he needs the last Triforce shard that is on Jahala.
But since he has light arrows, this fight will be pretty trivial.
Yep.
Although he's gonna probably drink soup because he needs more magic.
We'll see. Might just rely on RNG. That would be faster. Alright, he's drinking soup. And Chevy's failing this
This clip.
roll clip here. There you go.
Yeah, but he should have went behind that door because he doesn't have a small key, so he's gonna have to do it again.
He's
the mini
gonna
boss
get
is
locked
required.
in.
Yeah, the mini boss, cause yeah, he's gonna have to save warp out. He's gonna have to come back and do it again because the mini boss also had a sword.
I think just kind of using every tricks there is to make Jala faster. And Chevy gets another master, so that's great.
So yeah, Linkus should be finished with a time like 2 or 3. 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, there's a good chance for this. I'd say it all depends on his puppet Ganon, but you know, since he kind of runs HD and well, he fought that thing a lot, so.
I mean, they call him the Swedish sniper for a reason.
I swear, every Swedish person that is good at a game is called the Swedish sniper for some reason.
Yeah, I'm a Swedish sniper as well,
Wow.
so...
Yeah! There's
Yeah,
Swedish sniper.
Swedish sniper here, let's go.
Yeah, but he's the better Swedish sniper.
Depends on what
Anyway.
game we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, SD sniping is a lot harder than HD, so...
Oh no, I mean there's people from other games that have that nickname too. It's not very original at this point.
Also, yeah, for those who didn't know, Linkus is not using motion controls in HD, so he is technically not worse than SD on his aiming.
It's just that he can't use a movement to help himself.
Yeah, but he's been doing the randomizer a lot more lately, so he's been getting better at it.
I mean, I think experience from both games will help you with that boss.
Linkus up here can confirm Linkus sometimes is not a Swedish sniper. Hey, that's cool.
Nah, he's a Swedish sniper. Alright, so we have a time prediction of a 2:04:02.
In the chat, yes.
Yes. I can see it. I can see it. A really good public cannon fight. I can see that. Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, someone is calling him the Danish sniper right now. So.
Danish sniper.
Danish.
Monkas. Yeah, Linkus performed that barrier skip.
Yeah, barrier skip is the best skip in the game.
Yeah, nothing like filling your head with glass shards. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a way to clip on a Hyrule Field from this side, so you could just skip running or going through this around and just run over the hill?
Would be nice. I do believe that hill doesn't have many collisions, so that might be a problem. But
it doesn't have many collisions, but I do know that you can go from this side to that side without falling through.
So the people saying that Linkus can't do dot down even though he reconnected, he can. There's no worries, he can do it. And if he can't do it, then he's technically lost his race. Because his SRL was doing the timer, and even though he wins in time, he doesn't win on the SRL.
that would be a shame.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Linkus lost disconnected from IRC and reconnected, and people are saying that he can't do dot on, which he can now, but if he couldn't, he would technically lose this match because he can't finish it.
I don't think they're gonna make him lose on a technicality.
You'd be surprised.
I would be disappointed, but I guess. No, I don't make the rules. Anyway, let's just see how good his snipes are.
Wait, he can't reconnect. Yeah, that's a problem.
He's taking the time to look at that at every loading zone he has.
I'm just gonna try to join their IRC.
Yeah, dude. And Link is just rolling up the stairs.
Barely misses getting the double shot.
Yeah, a lot of the time those double shots just don't want to happen for some reason.
Press, are you here?
Yes.
Yeah, you heard, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a solution.
Prez.
Good job.
Also, wins.
Alright, so...
First phase is already done.
Yeah.
He was a Swedish sniper today.
Yeah. I literally looked away for like 10 seconds and he first faced it already.
Yup. That wasn't long. Meanwhile,
It's like he knew
Chevy's-
the chat. It's like he knew that the chat was not calling him consistent. He's like, I'll show
Almost.
you.
I mean, if he did it today and then doesn't do it the next time, that's still not consistent.
True.
But I know what they mean.
Chevy, yeah, it's like, yeah, he has the. There we go.
Hook shot your way up.
And Link is getting the crip shot there.
Wow. You don't see that very often at all.
Yeah, and Chevy got his Master Sword. Everyone is getting nice things. And that's pretty much it for Puppet Cannon.
Yeah, he actually, this is gonna probably be faster than 204. Could be like a 202 or 203.
The climb takes about a minute, so a 2 or 3
Yeah,
would be reasonable, depending on solid RNG actually.
That climb is very long. Let's be honest. Skipped a good
It's supposed to.
part of it.
Yeah, the fight is about a minute-ish if you have the soup, so we'll see.
If you have the soup and it goes perfectly.
Yeah, Linkus has soup though, so.
From what I get from the chat, it seems like panicking is in logic for Linkus right now.
I would agree to that from what the chat says about him losing, but I don't make the rules.
Yeah, I just don't know what will happen. We've
I
never
don't
had
see
that
them doing
happening.
that. That seems a little rude to be like, oh, you disconnected, but we had video proof of the entire race.
Yeah, no
Anyway.
worries.
I
If he disconnects and can't reconnect, he of course still gets the win, even if he can't do the done. That's
Yeah, it will just take a little bit more reviewing. That's it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. He got a good one phase on Ganon, so or two. Well, he got a 1 cycle, then a 2 cycle. But he's about to finish up right here with a 202.30. Looks like.
Yep.
Yep.
And Linkus has finished his race.
Well, because his timer looked like it was about 4 seconds off the official one. So. That's GG.
Yep, send your GGs in the chat.
I guess I don't know. You send him the Discord link so he can at least talk or something to let us, so that way he knows that he's done and that he won. I'm sure his chat's telling him that he won if he's looking at the chat already.
And we still have Chevy making his way on the other side. So we still get something to watch. In the meantime.
Yeah, Chevy making his way down to get to the light arrows. Only question is, will he try to do the boss key skips too, or complete the mirror puzzle to find the boss key, which is down there somewhere as well?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know exactly what Chevy can and can't do, so.
Alright, so Shabby just forfeit, knowing that Linkus is finished.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
So yeah, Linkus, even if he cannot finish right now, which is not really his fault, because he actually tried reconnecting through a different app even, of course Linkus still gets the win. That's quite obvious.
Well, yeah.
If it was a close race, we'd have to check more in depth now, but since it's a clear cut, in this case, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Chevy's like at least 15 minutes away.
It's not even just that. Chevy just like gave up, so technically the win goes to the other side, even if it can click done. So
Nah,
that's it.
That's not really the case, because in randomizer races, both need to finish. You need to finish either way to get a win. If both forfeit, nobody wins. But in this case, Linkus finished, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Still an interesting run with some interesting decisions, gambles that did not pay off.
Gambles that did not pay off, but didn't matter in the end. But still, it was very interesting to see.
Oh yeah, it was interesting to see him. Yeah, it was fun to see him do Forbidden Woods that way, and then just go, "Dang it, I can't do anything," and leave. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's a rare sight. So, are we gonna get any of them for the interview? I wonder.
Chevy is
Yeah.
joining. But
It'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I'd be interested to see Linkus' thoughts.
So I'm gonna drop out. So yeah, see ya. And
See ya.
Alright, bye.
And GG Chevy.
hey Chevy.
Oh, hello. My audio is muted.
So, what are your thoughts on this race, Chevy?
I don't like the seed.
It's not the best seed.
I mean,
Linkus.
No, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, Linkus didn't like the seat either. By the way, his facial reactions were and everything.
I mean, in the beginning, I was happy because there was no Wind Temple, because I don't like Wind Temple. But like, man, I'm so angry. I decided to go Overworld instead of Earth Temple. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, light arrows were in there. I know you gave up, but light arrows were in there in that room where you're in.
Yeah, of course they would be.
Well, they could have been vanilla, but they weren't.
Now, my plan was my plan was that like I would get both swords, and like if after I got both swords, I would like go Motor Temple, and then like I'd go for vanilla light arrows, even though I hadn't finished the overworld. But oh well.
That was your only chance. If basically the way it was, your only chance to win was to gamble it all on light arrows being vanilla, and then Linkus checking all of overworld. But he go-moded from Earth Temple because light arrows were in there, so that was it. Earth Temple had 3 major progression items, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, I was hoping all 3 of the, like, initially I wanted all 3 of the progressions to be a Needle Rock and then the Fire Mountain, Ice Ring, but, you know, bottles.
Yeah, bottles.
Yep. And Grandma was too slow.
It's a good thing because Grandma just gave another bottle.
Yeah, get Grandma another bottle. So yeah, you needed a bottle to get a bottle, and that's bottle progression for you.
Bottles are very late in this seed. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
And then also either Creeb or the Transparent Chest also gave a bottle. So
yeah, Creeb did have a bottle. So if you did the rest of Windfall, you would have assembled all 4 bottles.
On the last, like, overworld checks. That's kind of funny, actually.
That was quite the riots. No Tingle statues, so I'm kind of sad.
Oh, I just remembered. I never finished Cliff Plateau or Bird's Peak.
Nope, there was nothing
They
there.
were useless. They were useless.
Yeah, well, yeah.
GG, Linkus.
GG.
Thank you.
GG, friend.
Thank you, thank you. Good
So,
race.
what are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on this seed?
This seed, it sucked.
I hate this seed so much, man.
Good enough that honesty.
This seed was, you either had to do some insane, like even considering glitches in mind, because of the location of a lot of items, even with the uses of glitches, you were locked behind a lot. Like, you still had to find a lot, because the items that were missing was very essential, like bombs was pretty far in, the grappling hook, etc. Which, like,
Grappling
I
hook
mean,
and
like...
Benenko.
Yeah, Dragon DRC double dip. No, that's
Yeah, that's
fun.
sad.
Well, I think I did DRC in 4 trips or something, because I completely messed up the route. I thought you were going to win that, because I did a risk and I went Forbidden Woods first. And because I didn't have bombs, I couldn't do the chest doors route. I completely forgot about that part that I wanted to do there. So because of that, I ended up losing probably 10 minutes of that.
Yeah, I went DRC first, and I was really happy that I did, because when I got the boomerang, I was like, hell yeah, I'm I'm gonna win this. And then everything else happened with it was the end game that screwed me over, I think, because immediately after I did Forsaken Fortress 3rd, I did a bunch of overworld checks before Earth Temple, and then Earth Temple had everything. So
Yeah. Yeah, Forsaken Fortress was good for me. Dragon Roost and Forbidden Woods lost me a bunch of time. Earth Temple went amazing for me. I did a lot of strats there. That worked out really well.
It was very clean.
yeah, I wanted to get both sword upgrades and then go mode bank on light arrows, vanilla light arrows, which would have been funny if it worked out, but you know.
Did you actually backtrack, or did you do the small key skip for the mini boss room?
I went I did the roll clip twice to skip killing all the enemies in that room. So no, I didn't do the key skip. I don't know it.
Okay.
Whew.
But yeah, even if you guys didn't like the seed, it was pretty entertaining to watch. So don't worry about that part, at least.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
it was up there.
I'm sure our routes differed a lot, which is really fun.
Oh yeah, you guys were never in the same place except for Earth Temple at the end.
That's awesome. That's really cool to hear, actually.
Yeah, the rules were so different. Just to mention, a big difference. That doesn't really matter. You guys both have 2 bottles, but it's not the same bottles. That's how much the rules differed.
Fucking the seed is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this back.
Yeah, it was something. Well, it wasn't the most evil seed, but it was definitely up there.
Evilish.
It was.
Well,
yeah. It could have been worse, but it was definitely one of the long ones. I would say a decent seed should always be sub 2. I guess in theory this seed with perfect routing I could have gotten a sub 2 if I didn't make any mistakes, but it was very difficult. I would say this is an average, probably a 2.5 hour seed, which is quite a long one, honestly. Probably at least a 2:15 average.
I think the only thing preventing the seed from being actually horrible was having Tower of the Gods and Wind Temple instead of FF and DRC. If it was that combination of dungeons, and I would have not been happy going into this.
Well, I'd rather have Wind Temple or Tower of the Gods over Dragon Roost. I hate Dragon Roost. That dungeon is awful because most of the time it requires you to either have. It usually requires you to actually do 2 trips because a lot of the time you will need to find the grappling hook, which you don't find there immediately. So a lot of the seeds requires you to make that route very unoptimized, which I really don't like. I really don't like the idea of having to do 2 trips.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that Dragon Roost commonly likes to say, hey, come here, here's an item, now leave and go get the grappling hook.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it likes to do that a lot.
It's just
when it works, it works.
It works, but it pisses you off.
I mean, yeah, I like Dragon Roost so much, I accidentally did it out of logic in the last race I did in this tournament, so...
You opened your map, I'm so proud of you!
Yeah, I made sure of that one.
Thank you, Chevy.
No problem, man.
Yeah. The thing I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for that rare seed where elemental arrows are actually in the mage chest just to trigger people.
It's gonna happen someday. It's gonna
happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have to go to Hyrule just to leave to get the and then leave to get the light arrows. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I remember that happened to Woofer once.
Yeah, that happened in a practice race. Was beautiful. Woofer and Dean, to be precise.
Anyway, it was very interesting to see though trying to do routing things like betting, like all the bets, like betting on going to Forbidden Woods early. Like I like seeing gambles. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, that gamble would have paid off 100% if I
had bombs.
If I got bombs. If I got bombs, that would have worked out perfectly. And that would have been like a really cool route. I could have made it work without it, because you can get chest storage in the beginning of the dungeon on the chest in the tree that has the hole, and then I could have lowered the middle platform and then climbed up the entire stage, gotten up on the big flower in the middle of the room, and then you can like do a sidewalk on the wall with chest storage all the way up. So you could have done that, but that's a really difficult long setup trick, and also I kind of just was expecting / hoping to find bombs, so I didn't want to like base my entire route upon that.
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying, is like we were watching you do that dungeon and we're just like, you were praying to find the boomerang or the bombs right now, so that way your gamble pays off.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have minded like boomerang. Like killing Caladiemos with bombs is like as quick as the boomerang, so like that would have been fine.
Yeah, I know, but like you would have been fine with either, is what I meant. Bombs preferred.
No, because if I found the boomerang, I wouldn't have been able to do the last chest, so I would have had to miss one chest nonetheless.
Yeah,
Yes,
same.
that's
Well, that's what I meant. Bombs preferred, but
Yeah.
Basically,
no.
Forbidden Woods was entirely useless. Actually, no, the boss key was in like one of the chests, and then like everything else was just like garbage.
Well, boss key is useless.
Oh, I mean, oh yeah, but I guess.
Useful-ish. Depends on your skill level.
it's useful if you get it early. Then you're just like, oh, I guess I already have it.
Yeah,
Good
you
point,
don't need
that's
to.
true.
You can just skip the skip.
Hey man, skipping the skips is the best skip in the game.
Skipping those skips.
But yeah. Do you guys have any other last questions, or?
We're just checking quickly. I'm just quickly checking the brackets, but I guess there is not much more to think about. Linkus and Zombie God will proceed to the bracket stage. Chevy actually made it
congratulations.
as well.
Yeah. This race doesn't really matter, which is kind of funny, but yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's fun.
Because if you lose, you have a higher chance of getting next to like gymnast, and that's got to be saved. That's got to be saved for a final.
Hey man,
Final. It's got to happen.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, it's true. Linkus was
like
confirmed winner of the group, and Chevy was confirmed third place.
like I was like bottom seed of this group. I played my first race against Zombie God. He's really good, but this isn't a John or anything. But like I played so terribly that seed, and plus it was Wind Temple. So that's my excuse. Oh man, this game's fun.
Also, to answer the common question in the chat, by the way, the brackets will be determined, if I'm not mistaken, next week, because this weekend is the deadline. Please correct me if I'm wrong, commentators, but I think that's it.
It's supposed to be the deadline, but we're not even sure the deadline is gonna work yet. But as soon as everything is set up, we should know that.
I should know, but I don't. So.
Yeah, Traz.
Me either. I joined late.
I kind of lost track of time.
Most of the groups are finished now, so should be close to the deadline at least. So that's something.
Well, Group B and Group C are still a bit away, so it will likely take another few days. But yeah, we should
Group A as well.
head into brackets. I want to say in a week or 10 days or something.
I know Group A will finish like tomorrow, but it's true that Group C and D, I think. I know B are pretty much like that a bit.
I do know that the schedule is pretty jam-packed for this weekend. There's a lot of like last-minute matches and stuff.
Well, it's about time. Alright, GG to Linkus and to Shabby. Congrats on the win, Linkus, on the 4-0. And
Thank you.
Shout outs to Mongol to wins and to Loliquai, who already had to leave us because he was actually sick as all hell. For the commentary.
No problem, man.
I know. Yeah, it was a good race.
Fun to do.
Yeah, GG's, Linkus.
GG.
GG and good day, everyone.
Yep, good day.
Thank you guys
Thanks for
for the
watching.
interview. See you guys.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Later.
Follow me.